name is Randy Vines, and this is my twin brother Jeff. Hi. And we are the owners and the creators of STL-Style on Cherokee Street. I would like to announce, and you'll see at the end, we have been on Cherokee Street for 15 years. And the whole impetus of our brand stems from our passion and love and devotion to the city of St. Louis. And that took a roundabout way to get there. But we grew up in Creve Coeur in the suburbs. Entrepreneurship runs in our family. This is our great-grandpa, Harry Beckerman. He came from a shtetl in Sokol, Poland to St. Louis and opened a shoe repair shop on Warney Avenue in North St. Louis. Our dad grew up in that flat. It's since been demolished. And our dad told us stories about growing up in the city back in the day, in its heyday, and taking streetcars everywhere, and just painted this picture of this vibrant, amazing city. And we developed this love, this undying passion for St. Louis, our city, that we didn't need to go out of town to get this sense of history, this great city that was built here in the middle of the country. And we were the big nerds who would go to the library and get the almanacs just to see how much bigger St. Louis was than all the other cities. And back in the day, it was the fourth biggest city in 1900. So, in high school,
sorry, I hit a button.
Now we're at 10 seconds. Does that work? Oh yeah, so in high school we had a really weird opportunity. We got to produce a cable access TV show on Double Helix Television based in the city, and it allowed us to rub shoulders with city people, and we were from Creve Coeur, so we didn't have that in the West County suburbs. Before we were old enough to drive, we used to hop on the bi-state bus from St. John's Hospital in Creve Coeur and just take it all over the city and explore the different neighborhoods, and we were enamored with the built environment and the action and the diversity that we found in the city that was certainly very different from where we grew up in the burbs. And what was so cool to us is that we didn't have to go out of town to experience this authentic urban place. And one of the places that spoke to us most was Cherokee Street. Now back then, this was in the 90s where we took these pictures. Cherokee Street was the bong district. It's where all the suburban high school kids would go on Fridays to buy bongs and porno mags. And so we were in that crowd, and we did the same thing. We loved the city, wanted to represent it, but back then, the only city shirts that were out there were these shitty St. Louis lame-ass tourists. I don't know who would buy this shit. So we thought this city deserved an infusion of something cool to reflect its awesome authenticity. So we did it ourselves. And we derive our inspiration from some of the most mundane features of the city that a lot of people take for granted. And as soon as the slide changes, you'll know what I'm talking about. Things that we see every single day, like the water division manhole covers. We made those doormats. We took the grand sign that was taken down and put it on a t-shirt, and a bi-state bus, old school bi-state bus, put it on the shirt. And then that expanded beyond just these to the public works line. We made civic sexy. So we have an entire line. I didn't have a slide for this, but we have a whole line of stuff with the city orange, civic works, stuff. Mugs and undies and whatever else. My Volkswagen. In 2008, we were featured in the New York Times in the A section. And Randy, you want to talk about that? Oh, well, sure. Lo and behold, we got a call from the New York Times. They said they wanted to send a reporter to us, to St. Louis, to spend a day with us, getting to know why we love the city. So we did that. And we're gonna really jet through this fast. But Cherokee Street, the street that spoke to us back in the 90s, is the place we wound up in 2010 when we opened our shop at the corner of Cherokee. we became obsessed with St. Louis, we were obsessed with Volkswagen Beetles. So during COVID, our COVID crisis purchase was this orange Volkswagen Beetle, and we put City of St. Louis Bug on it, and then fought over who got to drive it. So I said, fuck it, I'm buying my own, and I bought the Beetle.
We're cheaper than Porsches, so that was our midlife crisis.
And now we have a shop on Cherokee Street. We do a lot more than just St. Louis stuff. We do graphic design, custom screen printing, promotional items. I see some of our partners in here. We've printed stuff for you. Another glimpse of our shop. We've had a shop cat named Frankie who has lived in our shop her entire life, 15 years. So, and some people come in just to pet the cat. They don't even know what we sell there. And if you haven't been there, it really is an experience. We host all kinds of events. We have a big one tomorrow night, but it's sold out, so sorry. But this is like a community gathering space, much more than just goods and services. We are, a community gathering place. We want people to come in. We can shoot the shit about everything. You may recognize our favorite, the best thing we've ever produced is the City of St. Louis official Institute. And so we also commemorate that with a lapel pin, which is a little more permanent. But if you vote in the city, you'll get one of our stickers. And thank you for elevating us to 15 years. We hope the last time we did a PechaKucha was in 2011. If you Google it, you can actually see our original presentation and see how much of it is the same and how much is different. But we thank St. Louis and everybody here for helping us get to this point. So.